Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on the PS4. So last time we visited the Bloody Baron, who seems to be an alright guy, surprisingly. But he sent us out to this crazy old dude who has extracurricular activities with his goat, or so the rumors say. I suppose we'll find out. Or maybe we won't, I have no idea. But we have to find the goat first, so that's what we're doing right now. I should mention that up to this point in this series and other stuff, I've been using Elgato's in-program commentary feature, which automatically reduces the game audio whenever I'm talking, and raises it back up whenever I stop talking, but that seems to be shit. It's been causing issues where I cut out randomly and things like that, and we don't want that because you want to hear every second of my voice. So I have to go back to Audacity, which means the game audio is just static, and, it is what it is, and I guess, we make compromises. I don't know why I just did that. So let us find the goat.
This way, I think.
You think? You're a witcher.
Another clue.
Yeah, you mean the giant tracks?
Good.
Okay, I think we can just follow it. Although it... Okay, yes. Kind of splits. Whoa. Huh. Get wrecked. One shot them wolves. Ow. Yeah. Anyways, I have a goat to find. Quit interrupting me.
This way, I think.
Except that they kind of stop. Nope. This? I hear a goat. Guys, I hear a goat. Goat is this way.
There you are.
Ah, yes.
Here, goat. Here, princess.
Yeah, use the...
Hoofed and horned. Should have known you'd be stubborn.
Good.
All right, time to try the bell. Come on, let's go see the peller. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Come on, damn it.
Come with me if you want to live.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Yes.
This way, your grace.
Geralt really likes talking to himself. Just mash that bell button.
Where the hell did you go?
What do you do? Just pick up the damn goat! Are you serious? You won't pick it up? Why? It's been anally traumatized. You're not just gonna pick it up to carry it over to the owner? Jesus. And yeah, bears are no trouble.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Just pick up the damn goat.
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
What are you implying there, Geralt?
Princess, flee not from the pillar, for there are wolves about.
Yeah.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Like a goat.
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
They are not here. They is gone. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just a child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you. You must have noticed something.
The Peller's old, near blind. But Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders. It seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White Wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help. Lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the White Wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Wow. Let's check this out. Saying a botchling's ugly is like saying shit's not particularly tasty. Can't say it's a lie, but it doesn't exactly convey the whole truth either. Botchlings are perhaps the most repulsive creatures of which we'll ever have the displeasure of meeting. Born of dead, unwanted babies discarded without a proper burial, their appearance is that of a partially decayed fetus, their unformed flesh twisted with hate, fear, and malice. These hideous creatures feed on the blood of pregnant women, driven by a mad hunger that most often leads to their victim's death. Wow. It's like that Immortal Technique lyric. I'll resurrect every aborted baby and start an army. That's what he was referring to, man. Botchlings. Whew. Wait, you sell shit?
White Wolf.
Hold on. Show me your wares. I can sell these gold rings I picked up. A significant sum. 12 coins is not a significant sum for a gold ring. That's a ripoff. Cured draconid leather. That sounds pretty damn good. I like to buy all the formulas. The formulae, as it's known. And he could do some alchemy. If there's anything that I really needed. Yeah. Probably not. I need Irnea eye. I need honeysuckle and Ekamara hides. Bison grass. You got any bison grass? It doesn't look like it. No bison grass. Golden Oriole. I don't even have the recipe for Reagan Golden Oriole. Yeah, all right, let's get away from this dude for a little bit. Let's head back out into the world. Let's get my horse. We gotta repair our shit. We gotta see what this Baron knows about this this miscarriage.
Come on.
It's a very strange enemy to encounter in a game. I'll admit that. Not sure what they were thinking. But I guess it kind of makes sense. A little bit. You know, it's... In a universe here where there's just a lot of curses and dark magic and, you know, the dead don't really stay dead because anguish and, you know, can twist things. I mean, I'm a miscarriage baby. There's a lot of, you know, there's shit there, I guess. Now we have to kill it again.
Faster.
Uh-oh. What's up with that? Come on, Roach. Out of my way. I'm a witcher with important things to do. Open up. Okay, why couldn't my horse do that? What do I train you for? Hold on, notice board. Okay, Fists of Fury. I just climbed over the notice board. Hold on.
Oswin. Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
See, I don't want to be a dick. A dick would just be like, nah, I'm here to see the Baron. Alright, let's just bust in the front door. Let's not bust in the front door.
Looks like rain.
Well, that's good, right?
Damn it. Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Hold on, lootables. Lootables. Okay,
Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
open the main gate. I'm on it. Open it.
Earn yourself a barrel of Lyrian!
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
Wow.
What are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
Oh, I'm gonna fight the Baron? Oh, shit.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Oh, I can't even use signs. I've been trying to use signs this whole time. Alright. Get on.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Doesn't really excuse his actions at all.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and a pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tomorrow present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there. A tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets. Dead. And it was my doing.
Oh, so you're basically a monster. Wonderful.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I don't like either of these options. I want to slap them.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Yeah, exactly. Alright, I want to hear the explanation.
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
Give the child a name.
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
So, to sum up, this dude often beat his wife just for the hell of it. And then he let his daughter just go with the men on their rounds. And you can assume what that means.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Oh, God.
Look!
Wonderful.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
That's horrific, man.
Merciful gods.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
So he beat his wife, let his daughter whore it up, and then they wanted to leave. So he beat the shit out of his wife some more. And then she managed to get away from this monster, but not before she miscarried. And I'm supposed to be sympathetic to him. Like, I don't get what am I missing? Oh, hold on. I got... Oh, it was race. Okay, I thought I was...
Botchling's scent attracted them.
As I said, this is all going to be pretty trivial because I way out level it, but... Still alive?
It's writhing something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow. Oh. Quiet now.
It's like a little baby Mert.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
I'm gonna bury it alive? Okay.
Need to hurry.
On with it. We're not going to get the house.
Wouldn't be an escort quest, I guess, without some monsters. Not like it's a big deal. Also, I cut that pile of logs and it like fell. It was cool. See, look at that. You're fine.
Stopped.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Mert. How funny would that be? I think somebody would have spoiled that for me by now, but it'd be hilarious.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this, lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Like, I mean, I get that it's really effed up and horrible, and that's not, like, something anybody should ever have to do, but I still don't like this jerk-off now. He's not a good person. I guess we just meditate, and we wait, like, this long. Probably 1 more hour, I guess. Oh. Okay. I was a bit ahead of you.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Great. I'm following a little aborted spirit baby to find its wife and its mother and sister. Okay. It's the Witcher! I don't need a horse. Although I have no idea how long this trip will take, so maybe I do want a horse. It's a little late now. We're on the hunt.
Damn, you're ugly.
I'm following the spirit baby. Don't bother me. Where are you going, spirit baby? Whoa, what? Oh, right here.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Okay.
Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way.
All right, spirit
Wants to show
baby.
me something more.
What? God. All these interruptions I gotta deal with. What's that up there? Oh. These things are cool. 'Cause they explode. See? They explode!
Necrophage has had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
See, you can set up chain reaction. It's cool.
Examine that horse carcass.
Yeah, I'm working on the horse carcass. See? It's cool.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Look, spirit baby, why don't you just lead me right to where they are? Like, I don't need to go through all the detective stuff. You know where they are. You're only making this take longer. There's things chasing me. Okay, I think we're alright. We're gonna be okay.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Quit your dancing.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for two women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Oh, you done goofed now. You done goofed.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night, the lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster, said she had to go back, dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up, gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
We're like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twas then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Stigmata.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Stigmata.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twas the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Poorer than dirt itself. I don't know. You got a house here. You've got these. Look at these fine plates and bowls you've got. You've got pottery and a shelf to put your pottery on. You've got barrels, fishing rods. You've got this nice little clay furnace thing going on. What else do you got? You've got chests. You can't own chests and be poorer than dirt itself. And a pearl? A pearl, my friend? Now you no longer have pearls. You had pearls. Poorer than dirt itself. My ass. What is this? Books? You got books and alcohol and you're poorer than dirt itself in your home. You're a damn filthy liar. I should slaughter you and your family. But lead on,
Our
Spirit
paths
Baby.
diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Wait a minute. Spirit Baby didn't tell me where either of them are. He just kind of led me to clues. That's not what Spirit Babies are supposed to do. What about blood ties? Lead me to where the blood ties. Damn Spirit Baby. And damn filthy lying peasants. I'm glad I stole his pearls. No more pearls for you. So we're dealing apparently with some sort of demon. With horns and can just rip a horse's head off. Which is pretty damn impressive. That's frightening.
Slow now. Whoa.
No. See, that's weird. Like, you'll like hit something.
Draw your weapon.
Wait, what? What kind of words did you just say to me?
Halt! Stand and Jew! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left after you.
At your service. Let's get this over with.
I'm his first one. I'm his first one.
You know, I yield.
No, it's to the death.
Enough.
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet,
Challenge me again. Raise your hand. Draw your sword. Look at me the wrong way. And I'll kill you.
you so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
Wow. What a douche nozzle. I wanted to kill him right there. The duel was to the death. You can't just say, I yield. What would be the point of dueling to the death? That invalidates the whole thing if you just can say, I yield, and it's over. Then it's not a duel to the death at all. It's a duel to say, I yield. You should have murdered him. Slaughtered him right where he stood. God damn. This is just filled with lies everywhere. Everybody's just full of bullshit. Oh, man. The shit I gotta put up with. I need to get my... What was that? What was that?
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Seems like you could use a witcher. So yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse. The Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey. To Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Geralt likes telling people that. Shit goes down at midnight. I do not know if I'll make it there by midnight.
How may I assist you?
But you go there. You go there and wait for me.
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Comfortable, strong, and light'll do just fine.
Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Torderoch use on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Torderoch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
These legends mention where the forge might be?
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a level 35 quest. And I need to just get my shit repaired.
Wouldn't mind.
We can sell some of this stuff. I don't want to sell off any green things, though. And what has he got? Cavalry gauntlets, boots, and trackers gauntlets. None of that interests me. Okay, so go to repair. Repair all, because I'm a rich bastard. I steal pearls from peasants. I don't think there's anything that's really an improvement right now. Because once I get to 14, I get all the upgraded Griffin stuff, and it's going to set me for a little bit. So I don't think I need to do any crafting. Probably not. Alright.
So long.
Okay, we'll talk to the Baron about his family next time. So hopefully we can yell at him some more, berate him, tell him that his family is never coming back to him, and he'll probably die alone in his castle with nobody to love him. But that's next time. Maybe we'll also get to fight a demon. That'd be cool. I doubt it's actually a demon, but I guess it could be. I'm continually surprised by the shit that we encounter. But my name is Mangg. Game you've been watching is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And I'll see you in the next part.